Episode 116. This is so exciting. Wow. Let's get pumped up. Let's go. Hey, let's do this. Hey, wait, watch. Let's do this.
I feel it.
Wait, try do this.
I feel it.
Guys at home, you can do this too. Do this.
I feel it.
Guys, do a quick clip of yourself doing this for 10 or 20 seconds. Hashtag it. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
And put that up on TikTok, Instagram, and tag us in the photo and the video to match. Come on, guys. Let's go. So welcome to the show tonight. It's Wednesday, episode 116, Skeleton Realm Live. We're having such a massive blast tonight. Sorry we're a little bit late. Guilty as charged. We might be having a little bit of a blast in the studio before the show goes live, so we get carried away, don't we?
I bet the haters were saying they're going to be 30 minutes late, and we went live before that. So I think
that's right. But you know,
it's not a full half hour.
But you know what? Sometimes the haters are right. Sometimes the haters are correct. And that's something we have to reckon with as makers of the show, realmers in the community, makers of the show, which we are also realmers. Hey, hello, guilty as charged. Those of us that make the show are also known as realmers. That's Sam and I, right? Okay, so we have to know as realmers, and we have to understand that sometimes the haters are right. A hater comes up to you when you're watching the show or doing the show like us, right? Because guilty as charged, we're also realmers, right? Haters come up to us and say, hey, you're stupid, you're ugly, you're a piece of trash, and sometimes they're right. And that's okay, though, right? That's something that we have to get used to, right? So, guys, let's give it up for 116.
116.
Yeah. Already got some super chats from New Zealand coming in and some other places.
Okay, we should show them the shirt they're entering.
Let's show the shirt. Let's throw it up Let's throw it up right now.
This is the shirt. Wow, Doug, this is incredible.
Tonight, guys, you will win this shirt. Now I got inspired.
You will win.
I got inspired. Yeah, you will win this shirt. If you're listening to this, you will win.
Depends who's listening.
Guys, I got inspired by thinking about our great community, the Realmers, and knowing that everybody that watches our show and who enjoys our show is just a loving, kind person who's super extroverted, who loves going out in public, talking to people, getting to know the community, getting to know the people around them. So you go to Starbucks and you get a coffee at the counter. You're not just going through the motions and making that coffee order, right? You're getting to know that person behind the counter. You're getting their name. You're hanging out. You want to know who they are and what they're all about. So this is a great way to ice break in public. Let's say you're at the airport, at the park, you're wearing this, guys. If you're a realmer, you're gonna love this because people are gonna come up to you in public and talk to you, and they're gonna know you're so friendly. Because let's face it, you can't be a realmer and not be friendly. So if you're gonna win this shirt, you will love this shirt, right? It's kind of like 2 + 2 = 4.
100%.
So send your super chats in to win this shirt. Tonight we're going to pick one random super chat in the show. Fitton Perret says, this super chat is sent on behalf of Chatbox. Doug Sam, you pumped up fools. Make it wild now. Hey, thanks. Join the Discord to interact with Chatbox. Probably Potato says, crazy chords, Douglas. Thank you. Spiggles Wiggleton says, let's pump it together. That's so cool. Probably Potato says, that shirt makes me want to make friends. So glad. That's awesome, and that's totally the idea. Shane B says, so this Sam guy, he real or he robot cowboy? Spiggles Wiggleton says, I think he's real. Smiggle Wiggles, it says, I'm friendly and need a shirt that expresses that. Oh my gosh, I knew that you guys would embrace this shirt. Kate Hughes says, hey Doug, looks like your withered and dry state has passed. Do you need to supplement water anymore, or has the treatment worked as well? Well, that's a great question, Kate. We will get into that later in the show. I've been having a tough time all week, and actually, here's the big elephant in the room, guys. I have a tough time every week, and I go through some of these problems, and I thought this week I wanted to share that with you all, but we'll get to that.
Wow.
Luke says, do not let me win that shirt. I'm not friendly. So guys, an incredible show tonight. So you will be winning that shirt if you get your Super Chat in and you win the Super Chat raffle. But we wanted to announce something right off the bat too. We wanted to give a shout out to Nelward for coming on our show last week, which was so exciting. Nelward won the in-studio fan contest to sit back here and get an awesome toy prize.
It was amazing.
Let's give it up.
Thank you, yeah. His whittle dust is still on the floor.
It's still here. We're going to keep it there because it actually helps absorb some of the bacteria and some of the gunk on our show. It helps us keep us clean and to keep us happy.
Sell it.
I know, right? Yeah, right. So anyway, guys, we're going to be having guests on the Paters Pod from now on, which was really fun. Nelward came on after the show and just chatted with us on our podcast, which is our after show podcast, which is $5 a month. But we want to announce that tonight we're going to have another guest. It's 2 in a row, guys. And so tonight on the Paters Podcast, that's after the show for $5 a month, we will be having Johnny Pemberton. If you're a fan of Johnny Pemberton, you got to stick around for this one tonight. He's coming on the show. This is big for us. We're big fans of Johnny. We have been for a while, so we're so happy to talk to Johnny on the Paters Pod. That's episode 95. Get on the Patreon for $5 a month. Come on, what are you doing? If you're not on there for $5 a month, what the heck is wrong with you?
Our second guest, and
so that's going to be huge. Hayden Evans says, no soda tube is the real Doug. Get that rat bottle out of here. Botanical says, thank God it's Wednesday. Been loading up on grays. Live Chatter says, do you think Jorm can see? Huncho says, I want an extra large, and can the shirt be shipped with Glum stains? I want Realmer Host Glum squirted on my new favorite shirt. Yucky. I love that,
Curse
though.
word detected.
Live Chatter, do you think Jorm can see? I think he can. Sorry, sometimes I go through these chats so fast I forget to read them. Shane B says, if there's one thing that gets roamers to pull out of their wallet, it's kindness and look at the attitude. Absolutely. So that's all the clerical kind of housekeeping that we want to get to tonight, guys. We're going to enjoy a great show, and this is going to be an awesome one. One for the books. One for the history books.
One for the history books.
One for the history books.
Speaking of history,
history book dictionary you might see under the definition of an awesome show, episode 116.
It's driving me crazy. Our close-ups are turned off this show. It's.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's no way to turn it back on.
Wow, so this is truly a back to the basics, guys. No close-ups tonight. Let's hear it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not so bad. That's okay.
No. All right. So oh yeah. Okay. Warm up. You need to warm up. Whoa. Let's get it. New angle here tonight. Beautiful. Watching Doug do his magic. Doug, it's incredible. Do you call it magic, chat? What do you call it? Do you call it magic? Oh. It is
Dark Marker, I didn't know
else.
Doug could move like that. Well, you learn something every day, don't you, Dark? Max Go says, which corp system are compatible with shirt? Matt Sheffield says, Johnny Solo's severed head. I saw it on TV. That's friendly. Maybe we can get into that in the Paters Pod. Shane B says, if there's one thing that yeah, I already read that. Okay. So, guys, this is going to be a great show, like I said, and we wanted to start off tonight with some fun news, stuff that's been in the news.
Yeah,
and
which we do in total silence, no music needed.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. We'll have our live studio. Guys, can we hear it at the live studio?
Okay, who wants to hear?
Who wants to hear something?
The monologues.
We've been reading in the news.
Who wants to hear about this? Okay, let's try this out.
You know, Sam, I can't hear crap at night.
Huh. Why is that?
That's right, my ears can't hear nothing. Just total silence. I lose my hearing. Always at night. It's because my ears get turned off. Yep, that's right, folks. They get turned off. And no, I don't mean they get switched off like a light bulb switch or a computer machine. I mean they hear something they don't like and get turned off, so they shut down. That thing, it is crickets at my ears here. It is crickets at my ears here outside when it is nighttime that my ears hear. And this sound turns them off because my ears think it's silence from the crowd when I'm telling my joke on the show or in the stand-up comedy club. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, crickets from the audience is what my ears think they hears when they hears crickets from outside. So they is turned off at night.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Sorry, is everybody all right? What was that?
That was the band. That was the band.
Is that somebody dropping something?
Yeah, the band dropped.
That was loud.
Dropped that, that bass drum.
Okay.
Holy moly.
Guys, don't worry. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, Doug, you hear about this? Yeah. Yeah. You hear about this, Doug? This week I memorized my monologues. That's right. Yeah. Thanks.
Good job.
Yeah. Won't be needing this anymore. Yeah. No longer needing to read from the paper. Host me will be connecting with the audience like never before, having completely improvised, then transcribed, then memorized this week's monologue. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, when asked for comment, my wife said, "Now you won't, will you never be able to remember to take out the trash?"
I can relate to that. I do taking out the trash at the studio is like pulling a teeth, an arm, and a leg to match. So guys, you hear about this? Tested warriors have been in the news this week, folks. That's right, the 543 tested warriors who went through General McIntosh's boot camp system have been, quote, turned up in regards to their physical capabilities and battle abilities. That's awesome. This is incredible. Yeah. Yeah. So now, as a society, we have many more tested warriors to work with. Battle saddles on a horse have never been warmer as the time-tested warriors are now ready to trot into battle. That's what I like to say.
Yes.
Well, okay, well, yeah, one thing is for sure. I'm afraid of the warriors conquering me in battle. I would never form a battle army because I'm just one guy, but if I did, I'd get clobbered by these time-tested individuals, right?
True. Too true. Yeah. But Doug, you heard about this? You heard about this? Space is in the news, folks. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Space is in the news. Yeah. This time, legendary aircraft manufacturer Boeing is in the spotlight after one of their spaceships suffered 5 helium leaks while docking with the International Space Station. That's right. Now the 2 astronauts aboard the Boeing ship have been stranded on board the ISS for over a month with the 7 members of the space station crew. That's right, folks. Serious stuff. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. But hey, the good news is the utilities are now split 9 ways. Pretty good stuff. Yeah.
So have you heard about this, guys? A brand new James tree was planted in downtown Darsonville this week to commemorate 100 years of Darson toy magic in the Pump City. The James tree will feature bear clamps and other electronic devices to deter animal interaction.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. And play jumping from local animal creatures. Yeah, okay. That's nice. The mayor, Tom Darson, was quoted as saying, "If a dirty bear or raccoon touches our James tree, we are screwed. That is why touching it will be off limits to creatures." Right, yeah. That's okay, yeah. Well, gee, I wonder if Mayor Darson calibrated the electronic deterrent detection devices so that I can touch the tree. If he didn't, I might be in for a shocking surprise when I go to touch the tree, or even just throw leaves and dirt at it, since the hardcore detection devices I heard will scan and detect even dusty dirt and leaves being thrown at the James tree. Thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. You heard about this, folks? Space is in the news, folks. That's right. Yeah. Space is in the news again. This time, legendary aircraft manufacturer Boeing is in the spotlight after one of their spaceships suffered 5 helium leaks while docking with the International Space Station. That's right. Now the 2 astronauts aboard this Boeing ship have been stranded on board the ISS for over a month with the 7 members of the space station crew. That's right, folks. Yeah, serious stuff. Serious stuff. Doug, I think I see the problem here, right? Boeing makes airplanes, not spaceships. Stick to the airplanes, Boeing!
Yeah. So guys, Dog Walkers of America, the group Dog Walkers of America have announced a new program in most major American cities this month. That's right, the organization has implemented a pain punishment system. But wait, not for the dogs, folks. Don't worry, the dogs will be fine.
Whew. That'd be...
The pain punishment system is specifically for husbands. So look out, Sam.
Oh.
That's right, husbands can be sent to any certified dog walker who is a member of Dog Walkers of America and receive punishment for being a bad boy. Really interesting. Yeah, that brings a whole new meaning to being sent to the doghouse.
Oh. That's right, folks.
Yeah.
You hear about this? Yeah, space is in the news, folks. That's right. That's right. This time, legendary aircraft manufacturer Boeing is in the spotlight after one of their spaceships suffered 5 helium leaks while docking with the International Space Station. That's right, 5 helium leaks, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. When asked for comment, the guys at the space building on the ground who listened to the astronauts' voices said, wait, did we send chipmunks up to the space or people? Their voices are so high-pitched that they sound like the famous chipmunks.
Yeah, now I would have had a laugh at that if I was working at the Control Command Center.
I don't know if they were serious or kidding. Who's that really?
Guys, have you heard about this? There are dozens of new systems which have been implemented in my zone. Did you hear about this yet? This is insane.
Wow.
About a dozen new systems have been implemented in and around the zone that I'm in right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah. There are systems that pertain to the proper way in which I should move. I should move, breathe, eat, sleep, you name it, there's a system. Gosh, I was already getting pretty tired of abiding by the 20 different systems that were in place to keep me safe and punished correctly. Now I've got a dozen more. 32 systems now I have to obey. System 32? What is my life? A computer with System 32? Next thing you know, the mouse that lives in the wall at my house will be a computerized mouse used to navigate my desktop.
Oh. Times are changing, though. They are a-changing. Oh. You hear about this, folks? Space is in the news. That's right. That's right. This time, legendary aircraft manufacturer Boeing is in the spotlight after one of their spaceships suffered 5 helium leaks while docking with the International Space Station. That's right. Now the 2 astronauts aboard the Boeing ship have been stranded on board the ISS for over a month with the 7 members of the spaceship station crew. That's right, folks. Doug? Yeah, I've heard of couch surfing, but doing that in space? Nope, never heard of that. Well, that is, unless you count the famous Silver Surfer from the comic books. But in that case, yeah, I'm going to need you to exchange his surfboard for a couch. Thanks.
That's awesome. Vidprez says, Doug, did you know you're wearing the same outfit style as episode 67?
Oh, yeah.
Hope those credit scores are staying pumped. Yeah, that's interesting. That's very observant. Not Ellie says, sad skin is loose tonight. How to tight? Huh? I don't know.
Huh?
You can use clips.
Oh.
So, guys, Ray Carr was seen last week. Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Ray Carr was seen last week for the 7th time proto-jacking his rear car wheels. Ah, yikes.
Curse word detected.
Ray didn't get the name Ray Carr for nothing, folks. Yeah, that's right. The 86-year-old Atlanta man with a propensity to mod hot rods in his backyard has been caught in the act, proto-jacking rear car wheels on his own Chevrolet Whip device, a.k.a. his car. Right? Yeah, locals are outraged and amazed after finding that Ray's whip got its rear wheels jacked even after Ray was found guilty of illegal whip wheel altering and banished from Car Depot, where many of his favorite parts are sold.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, I guess you gotta hand it to Ray. If he didn't jack the rear car wheels on his own whip, somebody else would probably steal them straight from his driveway.
Oh.
Terminal Burling says, I seriously need this shirt to help with my life. Okay, great. Then you might get it then, Terminal. Don't worry.
Doug, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? Yeah, the Apple iPhone lovers around the world are abuzz this week after leaked schematics of the upcoming iPhone 16 have given Apple iPhone lovers around the world their first tantalizing glimpse of the upcoming iPhone 16. Hear about this? Notable changes include a vertical camera arrangement, a new button on the lower left side of the phone, and a 6.7-inch display.
Acid Mass says, Whistle Tips go, whoop, whoop. Pixelite says, hey, it's me, Dr. Whiteboard. Great member, what are those member chats? They're not supers.
Member chats.
They're members.
We
Guys,
those?
So the news has been crazy this week. I was so, just 1 millisecond ago, I was so raw from clapping through that, and I still am raw. Because after a millisecond, it's not like I would heal magically, but I am so raw on my hands from clapping from that news, hearing the way that you had to talk about it, and hearing the way that myself had to frame it and talk about it, made me so raw.
We had to do it. Had to do it. Doug, do you have the Wah Wah Ba Wah right over by you? Yeah.
So yeah, we have some great guests tonight. Tonight's got classic guests.
First word detected.
So our first guests tonight, guys, are the Say Day coordinators. I am so excited for Say Day this year. Sam, have you been charging up your words?
I got to admit, I forgot, Doug.
So Say Day this week is on this Sunday, guys. It's going to be an incredible one. I've been charging up most of my words. So in the chat, tell us your... Actually, no, you can't. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So next week, guys, we'll talk about our words that we saved up for Say Day. Say Day, this year, to me, I didn't save any dirty words because I've been saying dirty words all year. Guilty as charged. I'm sorry.
Hey.
But I saved up some really exclusive words for Say Day, and I'm so excited to share that moment with you guys this year. Maybe in the Discord, we can get a live stream going for the Paters, for the Patreon, where we can talk about the words we saved up and just let those words out and do our Say Day this year. Say Day 2024 is going to be awesome. Don't say a dirty curse. Don't say a dirty curse on CD.
Don't. Oh.
Don't say a dirty curse on CD. Sam, if they pass a law that made it illegal for cursing, would you vote for that?
Vote for the law?
Yeah, to make it illegal for cursing.
Gosh, it'd make my life so much easier. But
I had a fantasy dream, and I didn't want to talk about this too much on the show because I have fantasy dreams every night, and I just don't like to share. It's personal, and they're not dirty. Don't get dirty. They're not fantasy dream dirty style. But I have a lot of fantasy dreams, and one of my fantasy dreams a couple of weeks ago was that they did pass a law to outlaw cursing, and I was the main politician who passed that law.
Whoa!
And it was a really, really moving dream for me. And when I saw that we were going to have the Say Day coordinators on for this week, I thought I had to bring that up because it's like one of those things I've been thinking about it all day. My fantasy dream had to do with me passing laws that banned cursing, and that's so pertinent to the Say Day coordinators. And it's because I didn't save any dirty curse words to say on Say Day this year, but because I didn't save any curse words, and I usually do, then this Say Day is all about cursing still.
Yeah.
Usually Say Day is all about dirty cursing because that's what I save up for Say Day. But since Say Day was not about dirty cursing at all, it created a Say Day where there was no dirty cursing that stands out above the rest in the contrast to the previous Say Days of my life. So I feel as though... I said, we're never going to talk about fantasy dreams again, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Until the next one, right, folks? Doug, the lack of close-ups is throwing me
I don't
off.
like it.
I mean, there are 12
you
cameras.
You can't turn it on. You have to turn all the software off to get it on.
I have to buy a new computer, folks.
First word detected.
All right, who's after that? Let's
Guys,
keep it
after
moving.
that, we've got Timmy Toys. This is so cool. So a big, pile of Timmy Toys. Actually, guys, it's a dumpster full of Timmy Toys. And before you get upset that we had them brought to us in a dumpster. There was really no other way. The Timmy toys were so many this year. We had some on the show last year, but I think we had 3 or 4. Guys, we've got about 300 or 400 this year. And so the only way to transport the Timmy toys into the studio was to put them in a big dumpster and pull them up the freight elevator. So yes, they are in a dumpster, but let me tell you what. I did not disrespect these toys. I did not disrespect the company that created them, because I went on my hands and knees and I scrubbed that dumpster perfectly clean, and that thing is clean enough to eat off of. And so the Timmy toys are totally fine. They're not dirty, and yes, they were transported in the dumpster. So can we move on beyond that and start talking about how cool these toys are?
Yeah, well said.
Please, right?
Let's hear it.
Some of the best Timmy toys of all time have been coming on the show since, I don't know, today. Right.
Should I get my scalp fixed? Look at this. It's
sound
always...
design on this show is so good.
What do you mean?
Huh? What? 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 Pump me. Oh.
Should I get my scalp straightened up?
Pump it now. Wait.
It's always crooked.
Wait. I just played my iPod game.
Who's after that?
Guys, after that we got hand-cranked ball toys. So no! Before you ask, this is extra from the Timmy toys.
Oh.
The Timmy toys do not include ball toys, and if you understood about a Timmy toy, you would never ask me if a Timmy toy collection, even 400 Timmy toys in a dumpster, would never include a ball toy. There's a misconception about ball toys, let alone a hand-cranked ball toy. So shut up!
Curse word detected.
I wasn't gonna get mad about this.
Don't. Breathe deep.
So a hand-cranked ball toy and a ball toy are in a different category than Timmy toys. And so if I had to choose between a ball toy and a hand-cranked ball toy, I would go for the hand-crank every time.
Curse word detected.
And that's because I love ball toys, but I love being involved in the process, right? I don't want it to be automatic. And this can go all the way into the mechanized gorb conversation if we want, but I don't want to get political tonight. So we'll just say that, yeah, we're having hand-cranked ball toys on, guilty as charged. And no, they're not part of the Timmy toy collection. Jim Brown says, I am investor, Flart, stock down. Minus 53 218. CEO talk, credit the doll's face on live TV and people are pissed. Can you tell Doll he's sorry so I don't starve? I don't know if I have anything to do with that situation, but thank you for letting me know. Ben Perez says Timmy toys equals ball toys? Oh, dude. Now you're just trying to get on my nerves. No. It's forgivable to think that a ball toy would be a Timmy toy, but a hand-cranked ball toy would never be a Timmy toy. We love toys. We love toys. We play with toys. We play with toys. We love toys. We love toys. We play with toys. We play with toys. I want my Timmy toy and my hand-cranked ball toy. I want my toys. I want my toys. I want my Timmy toys. I can smell my water. She was good. Want my toys, my Timmy toys, hand-cranked ball toys, Timmy toys. I want my toys. I want my toys. I want my hand-cranked ball toys. Give me toys. Hayden Evans says pee bottle huffing. Not quite, Hayden. That's a clean, purified water from Publix. By the way, and thank you, Hayden, for the hater comment, to remind me to give a shout out to Publix Purified Water Department for sponsoring that show tonight.
We thank the hater.
Publix Purified Water Department only. The Friar Sten says, I love the show pumping. Gandalf the Black says, shout out to new paters, especially Gorbulator Supreme. Yeah, let's give it up for new paters. I love all the paters, but I love new paters the most on the week that they are new. And that's a fact. Sorry.
Don't say that. Well, the new pater's going to see Johnny after this.
That's going to be big. All right, guys, after that, we've got Burger Sports Bun Dunce Dancer.
Oh. Now this I have to hear.
Now, I used to be a huge fan of Burger Sports. Every 4 years, just like the Olympics, we had the Burger Games, and we had the eating, of course, we had the eating of them. And back in the day, we used to have the pole vaulting and all sorts of things that you would see in the Olympics would be a part of the Burger Sports Games. And you would see those burgers front and center as a part of what the athletes use, how they train their bodies, and how they perform some of these incredible feats of strength, speed, endurance. The burger would be front and center. On the chest, duct tape to the chest, on a helmet, this, that, and the other. Guys, I'm old, right? I'm a 90s kid, so I remember this from the 90s. But guys, if you check, now, guilty as charged, I have not watched Burger Sports in a long time, but since we had the guests on tonight, I went and watched some clips from last year. This year, the games are going to be in August, but I checked some of the clips from last year. I didn't see a burger in sight. I said, okay, where are the burgers? This must be the preliminaries. This must be the practice round. Guys, they have these things, burger rings now, putting on the toes inside the shoe. They have burgers strapped to the inner thigh, up in the shorts, can't see, and they've taken the burger. It's no longer front and center as part of the Burger Games, and they're hidden crevices of the body,
Curse word
armpits
detected.
of the body, toes
Curse
of the
word
body,
detected.
and between the
Curse
fingers of the
word
body,
detected.
underneath the shirt
Curse
on the
word
body,
detected.
underneath the underpants
Curse
in the
word
body,
detected.
inside the jockstrap
Curse
of the
word
body.
detected.
The burgers are hidden from my sight. I hate this. I want the burgers back front and center. Yeah. Max Scove says many experts have remarked on links and similarities to match dwarf action figures and Timmy toy companies, suspicion in many ways. Oh, that's interesting. Well, we could get really deep into that. We can get really deep into that. Y'all aren't ready for that conversation. Y'all aren't ready for that. But y'all aren't ready for that conversation.
Damn. I think this song's in. Who's after that?
Guys, after that, we got popcorn weaponry coming on. This is so cool. Popcorn objects have been is a tale as old as time. Some of the popcorn objects that we get tired of, like a popcorn chair, a popcorn lantern. Your grandparents might have popcorn light fixtures in the home. They did amazing stuff in the 1960s and 70s with popcorn, where they would put a flame. They would make it not able to be burned. And so you could have popcorn around the fireplace in the vase format, or popcorn pokers, these types of things. Really, really cool stuff. But guys, with advancements in weaponry now, we talk a lot about military technology. We talk a lot about advancements in weaponry. Yeah. Popcorn weaponry is no longer a backyard game, right? Because I used to play backyard games with all sorts of toys. Timmy toys, guilty as charged. Throwback to before.
Yes, I love that. Let's hear it.
But when I was a kid, we used to play Bang Bang Cops and Robbers. Bang Bang Robbers and Cops, right? That's what the classic song from
Who are
Tim
you?
and Eric, actually. But I was always a cop. I would shoot the cops, right? I was a robber. I was a cowboy and cop. I would shoot the robber cop. And we would use popcorn weaponry. And of course, they were backyard style. They'd be little toys and they'd fall apart. And when it rained or snowed or hail, it would destroy the weapons. We wouldn't be able to use them. So this was not your everyday durable weaponry. Guys, now they're using popcorn weaponry that's really durable. That's really all I wanted to say.
I see. Makes... All right, well, tell us who's after that now. You have to. Tell us now.
After that, guys, we got blockers. These individuals have made it extremely difficult for me to get to work. Yeah. It's been really tough for me this past week or month, really. Getting to work, getting to the store, getting to see my family. I have family that's across state. I like to drive and see my mom. That's about an hour drive, usually. But with the blockers, guys, it turns into about a 12 to 15 hour drive. Going down to Kroger turns from about 20 minutes to about 20 hours. Getting across town is nearly impossible. Getting to work is impossible. I can't get paid. I can't get to the bank to cash my checks. I can't get to the pawn shop to pawn off some of the items I need to pawn because I can't cash my checks. So I'm in a total mess. The blockers have been blocking me every step of the way. And I thought that was the end of it. Okay, at least I'm saving my own home from the blockers. The blockers aren't going to let me get to the bank. They're not going to let me get to work. They're not going to go let me see my own mother, my own family. Well, at least I can hang out in my house, play video games. I can drink lots of soda pop, and I can go to the toilet and use the restroom. No, the blockers have now blocked areas of my home off. I can't go to my bathroom. I can't go into my bedroom. And so I'm totally blocked, and it's just closing in on me into that one corner of the house. Guys, I'm tired. I need help getting these blockers out of here. Colin Slop says, can you tell my friend Lincoln, Linky Poo Poo Doo Doo Pants, that his pants are too full of duty and he needs to clean them? Absolutely, yeah. Lincoln,
let him know.
Your pants are too full of duty and you need to clean them.
Wow.
Ryan McNulty says, this is my favorite toy review channel. Oh, thank you. That's awesome, yeah. Guys, after that, we got carrot dimes. This is really cool. So some of the different medallions they have now that are legal tender, I think they're cool. I think they're awesome. If they're for you, they're for you. If it's your thing, I'm not knocking you. But to me, a lot of the medallions that are legal tender are less than, right? We don't talk about things being less than on the show. Now, I say that to people sometimes, and they're like, okay, you just hate medallions then. No, I don't hate medallions. I love medallions. I love doubloons. I love old-style doubloons. I love medallions. I love any type of circular metallurgy. I love that stuff, right? It's really cool.
Yeah.
But the stuff that the U.S. government has minted and made legal tender is so less than. The design on it is terrible. I am fed up with it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of these legal tender medallions. I love old-school medallions that are not legal tender, and I love aftermarket medallions that are made by people online. You can get them on eBay or Etsy. Some of these homemade metallurgy, some blacksmiths are making some awesome stuff. I love that. So when I saw carrot dimes, I went, this must have been made for some of the top creators on Etsy doing metallurgy and medallion metallurgy. It had to be, right? Because they look so beautiful and so wonderful. Guys, these are legal tender medallions, the carrot dimes. So these are carrot dimes, perfectly sized. They've got great emblems on them. They've got great lettering. It looks perfect, and it's legal tender. And so I picked up a bag of carrot dimes before I went to the grocery store today, and I used them in the machine, and they were perfectly fine. So they took that tender. So I'm a massive fan. My stance on legal tender medallions has completely changed. I love legal tender medallions now, if they're carrot dimes. If they're other types of medallions, I don't business like when he's...
Yeah, your stance has changed. You're laying on your back with your mouth wide open.
I'm ready for them to drop. I'm ready for them to drop.
Yeah.
I'm ready for them to drop like a trap door above me. And I've got the ticket to open that door, and I'm ready. Hey, right here. Let me kiss the camera and tell him.
Coin purse
legal
is a bag.
Are you interested in using legal tender? Have you used legal tender medallions before?
Yep.
Yeah.
Currency enjoyers, sound off. Bang your coins together. This song is classified as playful, and that's the end of it.
So guys, we've got, after that, we've got some representatives from the new tech startup Weather Chocolate, the teased candy app. This is really cool. So I have been using this app over the past couple months. I didn't want to talk about it on the show until they came on. So now I'm ready to give my full review. When they come on, we'll talk about it. But the Weather Chocolate is an incredible new app. It lets you know some of the weather patterns that are coming into your area. Now, who loves going to AccuWeather or weather.com? Oh my gosh, or using some of the iPhone apps. Charge to see some of that Doppler radar to see where the storms are. Now that's awesome, but what if you could have that Doppler radar on a piece of chocolate that you could then eat? You could see the weather patterns. Yeah, raise your hand. Be proud.
You know, in the Discord, they shared a weather app in the Discord, and that just changed the game for me.
Oh, I saw that. That was so cool. But this is kind of like that because it's a digital app.
How does it change? How is it different?
What it is you sign up on the app, right? So you log into the app terminal, they say, which is the homepage of the app. They call it the app terminal. log in, you put in your first name, last name, your address, and your credit card info, and that's the app. That's the entire app experience. And then it goes into real life where they will mail you chocolates. And this is what's really cool because it's a tease candy app.
Oh.
They don't please you right off the bat. They
Curse
tease you.
word detected.
And the way they do that is they send you about 5 to 10 chocolate bars. They all look identical. And when you open them, only one of them has the weather report on it. So on the back, it'll have a 10-day forecast, and on the front, it has a snapshot of the Doppler radar at a given time. And that's actually another thing you can add into the app, is exactly what time I want my Doppler radar. But it has to be from the past, because I can't tell the future. So I want to see Doppler radar from yesterday at 6 p.m. They'll print that on the front of the chocolate bar, and on the back, they have the 10-day weather forecast, but that's only on one chocolate bar. So I'm opening up all these bars going, okay, is it going to be this one, is it going to be this one? And I'm eating it and loving it. So I am getting pleased, but I'm also getting teased because I'm not getting that weather report that I really signed up for and paid for, but I am getting all that delicious chocolate. So it's awesome.
Most of the time you check Doppler anyway, you just want to see the weather you're already aware of. It's not
What I'll do is I'll go to some of these Doppler radars and I'll print them out with my printer. I have a great color printer at home. I print them out and I make sure that I print the web page so I can see at the top the URL, right? I can see the URL and the time access, the header, everything. Yeah. I print that out and I see the Doppler radar and I'll just put that up on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Because some of the Doppler is really cool. Some of these moments, and I'll remember. So I have one from about 5-6 years ago. I always look at it, I go, I remember that. I remember that day when the radar looked a certain way. We had a front coming in a certain way.
And at first glance, you might think that you're preparing for something or studying the weather or something like that, but it's more playful, more pretty.
It's nostalgia.
It's nostalgia for weather.
Millennials might understand. Holistic Cockroach says, pump to Brennan, who called me to check this stream. Pump for Jesse, too.
Pump.
For $5 Canadian. Thank you. We love our Canadian supporters. Okay, after that, guys, we've got small dog dolls that kitty cats hate. So, Sam, you've got a couple of cats, so I know you might not be into these toys. But these are small dog toys that kitty cats hate. I thought that you would buy these if you had kitty cats.
Right.
But then I realized, wait a minute, the kitty cats hate them. They're small dog toys because if a cat is the mortal enemy of a dog, which we've learned through our life, right? Coming up and growing up at school, and we've learned that. So, these toy will come for a...
The toys will come for...
These toy will come for a cat owner.
Uh-oh.
And no, right?
Like me?
That's how I say no for that.
Yes, to the no.
Toy comes for cat owner? No. The toy is best for a dog owner. I thought it was for a cat owner to show the dog, to show the dog toy to their cat, and the cat would be scared. But that's not nice. Well. That's not nice for the cat. So these are actually for dogs, but the dog knows a cat hates it, so a dog loves it even more. It's part of that psychology of the dog.
Dog loves what it don't hate, and a cat.
A dog loves what a cat hates, and it loves what it don't. When it loves, and it loves that. Right. That would be good for them.
Who's after this? Folks, that was Small Dogs with Kitty Cat Hate.
Dan Levine says I did that and got clear skies, frowny face. Well, that's kind of a cool Doppler too. And then you just get a nice map.
That's just a map in
they make great maps on some of these weather sites. Hayden Evans says the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Exactly. Putting so
That's
well.
clever.
Eli Chaming says, please tell me your opinion on automatic gorbs. Love you, Sam and Doug as well.
Thank you.
Well, automatic mechanized, automatic non-mechanized, I would be supportive of. But automatic non-mechanized, well, that's a great question. I hadn't really thought about that. I would say no to automatic mechanized, gorb, and yes to automatic non-mechanized, gorb, and no to gorb, and to gorbs, and I would say yes. I would say yes. I would say yes. I would say yes. What about you, Sam? Guys, after that, we've got my Pant Kings. So these are my personal Pant Kings. If you guys use Pant Kings at home, you know this system super well, so I don't need to explain it to you. But those of you that don't use a Pant King system, when I get up in the morning, well, Sam, let me ask you, what's the first thing you do when you get up in the morning?
Oh, let me think. Open eyes, turn off alarm, brush teeth.
After that, what's the next thing you do?
Shave.
Yeah, so after that?
Usually depends on the time I wake up, but usually the morning bowel movement, I'll wait till work.
Yeah, after that.
I might wait till work though.
After that?
After work?
Yeah.
Lunch.
Well, after that?
After lunch.
So then you put your pants on.
I just finished
Then you put
work.
your pants on.
That's before work.
Yeah, okay, hush. Okay. Guys, the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is I put my pants on. This is awesome, and I know a lot of you guys, Sam's not like this. He doesn't wear his pants till after work, which is really interesting. I'm not really quite sure how that's allowed, but I put my pants on. This is the first thing I do. I step into those pants. And so what better time in the day to get the motivation that I need to succeed in that day? So I need encouragement. And some of the best encouragement I get in my life is when people encourage me to do things that are super easy that I can already do super well, but I just like having that encouragement. Because if I'm getting encouraged to do something that's super hard, it distracts me. If I'm doing a heavy squat, if I'm doing a heavy bench press, I don't want someone saying, hey, you can do it. I go, shoot, I'm focused right now. I'm locked in. But when I'm like saying, if I'm wiping my butt,
Curse word
or
detected.
if I'm, eating a cheeseburger,
Curse word detected.
or putting on my pants, I love hearing that encouragement. I love having people around me telling me that I can do it and believing in me. And this is where the Pant Kings come in. These are large men. They're super muscular, in great shape, so I trust them, right? That's what I chose for my metric. You can choose the people. I chose super in shape guys with positive attitudes. They live in my house. They live in the closet. They have cots that lay out like a bunk bed.
Oh.
And when I go in there to grab my pants, they're right there with me the whole way. And as I put my pants on, they motivate me, they encourage me. Then I close the door and I don't see them again ever until the next day when I put my pants back on.
Do they stay in bed all day?
Yes.
They never put their pants on?
Booty cheeks.
Booty.
Yaya says, I might have missed it. Did the chocolate also have a pre-app experience? Printer gang, let me hear it. I don't think there's a pre-app experience. There could be. That's a great idea. Everything should have a pre-app these days.
Yeah.
These days.
Yeah.
Guys, after that, we've got Lesson Pan Cooking Screen. This is a really cool product. I had a really great time using this week. It's a Teflon style pan with a screen on the bottom. It's a screen. It's like an iPad screen on the bottom of the pan that you can see while you're cooking. So you can watch recipes while you cook. That's the idea. Because a lot of times I put my computer.
Is it Smart Pan?
It's Smart Pan, yeah. I put my computer on the counter and I'll have the recipe video going or the website with the recipe list, and I'll be cooking following along, but I have to look away from the food to look at the screen, right?
Yeah.
So this is a great product. This is a screen on the pan.
When do you have?
And you smear it and you can touch to the product. So I will
It's
say
on the bottom of the pan? When do you
it's
have
in the pan, you can see it.
You don't have to. Do you lay in the oven to look up?
No, in the pan. In the pan.
In the.
Looking at the screen is in the pan.
You
not
said
the bottom. No.
You said the bottom.
Well, technically it is the bottom. It's the bottom, but it's not underneath the bottom.
That's not the bottom.
No, it's on the pan.
The bottom of the pan.
The cooking surface of the pan. That's where the screen is.
You said bottom.
Okay, hush. So one of the problems I have is I use kitchen utensils that are extremely similar to human hands and skin. I use leather. So I have leather spatulas and leather tongs. Forks and tongs.
Yes.
And so that's how I cook in my pan. So my problem is, guys, I'm swiping all around. I'm accessing all my different apps. It has Apple CarPlay. It's like CarPlay. And I'm accessing Google Maps and Spotify. And I'm trying to just cook scrambled eggs. I actually don't need the recipe. So it's been kind of an issue with me. But hey, they're going to work the kinks out.
Curse word detected.
The product is still in the beta phase.
Curse word detected.
Wow. That's huge.
Shane B says, can you play Subway Surfers or Clash of Clans on Smart Pan? Yes, you can. And that is one of the problems, because I'll try to start playing my game and my chicken gets in the way. I'll burn my food because I get distracted too. So that's a whole bag of worms. Right?
That is. So they're entering to...
So guys, after that, we've got... Now this is awesome, guys.
I almost forgot. How could I forget?
We bought the most expensive ball of yarn in the world. And here it is tonight, guys. This is the most expensive ball of yarn in the world. We have the receipt for this. This is so cool. So we're going to have a video coming out on this later. Why don't you get a shot for the thumbnail?
This is a good thumb shot here.
Just get a shot for the thumbnail. Put this... Yeah.
Let me do this.
Come over here.
Split it cost. Need just screen capture.
So we'll screen capture that. This is the most expensive ball of yarn in the world. This is really cool. So,
we should just queue up for the cut down. We have a lot of incredibly talented editors in the Discord.
Right, so you guys can queue that up. Yeah.
But just say some things such as fire off some socialisms, such as a lot of people don't think yarn's expensive. Well, to prove them wrong, we bought the most expensive yarn in the world, and it's right here. You got to.
Yeah, one of the things people don't realize is you make your money back on YouTube. That's how YouTube works. So it was $100,000 for the ball of yarn, but the amount of views that we're about to get from that thumbnail and from the experience of all the editing and all the fun that we had getting it, and there's a whole story, which was like when we had to click on eBay and all that to get it into our house, it's going to make 200,000, 300,000, 400,000. So actually the 100,000 ball of yarn is going to pay for itself. So Paters, anybody that supports us on Patreon, know that the money is being used for a good cause. It's for a good cause. So
stay tuned for the price reveal. And Doug, so let's kick off the show tonight. I have something in which to speak to you about. Do you understand?
All right, so I'm glad Sam's going to be starting off the night. Give me a little break.
Well, towing the swamp when it's about 5 times for Why?
Sorry, speak up a little bit.
Huh?
Can you speak up a little bit? This is your segment, right? This is the starting segment that you wanted to do. What are you saying? Huh? Romer, what's happening? What?
Doug has no idea what Sam is on about. Doug remains confused as to what Sam is saying.
I'm sorry, I can't hear. Is it that I can't? The volume's low, or you can't understand what you're saying? Huh? Huh? I'm sorry, Robert. I'm gonna need some help. I don't understand what he's saying.
He has no idea. Will Sam finally make sense? Let's listen in.
Hayden gifted 5 memberships, huh? Sam, so, Garza seems,
yeah.
Oh, okay, well,
Garza means stop.
What's that? What was the next part that you said before?
Sam has profoundly confused Doug. Doug has no idea what he's on about.
What was the next part that you said before?
Well.
What was the next part that you said before?
You know what? Forget it.
All right, let's move on. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. All right.
I thought it'd be nice.
Okay, so you're kind of freaking me out. You've been freaking me out for a long time. You've been kind of like giving me the heebie-jeebies. You've been totally freaking me out for like, I don't know, like how long have we known each other? 10, 20 years? You've been freaking me out for 20 years straight. And I didn't want this to come. I shouldn't have led with that. Listen, Was it
about this?
That might have been the last straw, but I've been planning this for a while. And Sam, this isn't just about. Look, this is for your protection too. I just wanted to let you know.
You're protecting me? What is this?
Yeah. So things need to change here, and this is for your protection as well as mine. So this is kind of for both of us. So don't think I'm doing this because, you know. So I just need to do this really quick. Yeah. So this is for your protection as well as mine. Oh my god.
Got it?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, yeah.
Okay. 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 All right, Sam. So that's not so bad. And I just wanted to let you know, just so you didn't get sort of offended by this. This is for your protection as well as mine. This isn't all about me trying to get protected from you. Some of the things you've done and said in the past are considered dangerous. Probably not by just me, but a lot of different people, including law enforcement, including some of the analytics. I had some analytics done on the show. Some of the behavioral analysis. I don't know if you've been on YouTube and seen some of these psychology videos of body language behavioral analysis, but I had some of those done on YouTube. And but this is also for your protection too, because who knows what I'm capable of? Who knows what could happen here? Who knows what could go down? Things change in a moment's notice. We can turn the show on a dime and we could go south really fast. So this is about protection for you and for me, and I thought it was the only appropriate way to really respond to some of the analytics I had done and some of the psychology analysis that I had done on the show.
What is it supposed to protect me from if you're...
Yeah, so first of all, I wanted to demonstrate, so that's a great question. So first of all, it protects from the 3 elements, and I wanted to show you, first of all, it protects from fire.
Fire.
So check this out.
All right.
This is pretty cool. So actually, this is kind of like almost a tech review. I wanted to show you guys what exactly, some of the tech that goes into the show, some of the systems. This is an awesome new system. This is a really good chance for me to show you guys some of this awesome tech. So check this out.
Should I see if it burns?
Totally protected.
It's cool. It's not even hot.
Yeah, totally protected. You don't feel that at all, do you?
No.
Totally protected. That's awesome. Okay, so that totally worked.
Hey, maybe this is actually going to protect me. Hey.
So I wanted to ask you, so I'm going to need to, can I have your knife?
Oh, sure.
All right, so this brings up something important. I did put an access window here because in the event that we need to trade off paper documents, we need to shake hands, we need to do something like that, or trade off a device such as this small katana, this would serve that purpose. So let me see the katana and I'll demonstrate how you are protected from this. So guys, that is extremely sharp. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, oops.
Wow.
Put your hand right there. Yeah, put your hand right here.
It's like Penn and Teller.
Dude, totally protected. Are you getting stabbed and bleeding?
I don't think so.
All right, show your hand to the camera. He was not stabbed and was not bleeding. Look at that, guys. Okay. So that's not where the demonstration stops, guys. I mentioned that this protects from the 3 elements, from fire, from stabbing, and what's the other element?
Acid.
Poison acid. So do not try this at home, guys. I have poison acid in this, and I wanted to spray this at Sam.
You got to green tip that thing next
And I wanted to show you guys that none of this poison acid is going to touch him, and he's totally going to be safe. So put your face right there. Are you burning from poison acid?
Nope.
Okay. This is pretty cool technology. So guys, the show isn't just about fun and games and fitness and travel. We talk about technology, and one of the technologies that's really gotten around today is poison acid.
This is time.
And so the last thing I wanted to show, something that we all are familiar with, weaponry, right? Bullets and guns. I wanted to show you guys, thank you, how this is perfectly safe. So Sam, why don't you put your head right up against the glass? And I'll shoot this bullet right at you.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Wait, did that go off? There was nothing in the chamber. Wait, let me try again.
Did it,
Wait, let me try it. Hold on. Yeah, there's bullets in it. right, there's something weird with the gun, but it worked, right?
I got
You were
something
protected.
for you. Gotcha.
Gotcha, guys. Oh my God, you guys should have seen the look on y'all's faces.
This is Laughbusters. Welcome to the prank zone.
So guys, that was a total prank. We're not gonna shoot each other. Should we leave it or keep it?
Do we have to interact tonight?
I don't think so. I think let's just leave it. We got y'all so good and had jokes with y'all.
You feel bad for them? You feel bad, Doug? Doug, you might, our crowd here is feeling good because we told the live audience before what was going to happen, and not to be alarmed by any live fire, live ammunition. But the Realmers at home, Doug, probably are quite bitter. And Doug, I don't think they know what you go through every week.
Yeah, so let's get that music's too intense. Let's get. So guys, before you get too bitter and upset with us for pranking you hardcore, I wanted to talk about something that I go through. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already have gotten a preview, and somebody asked earlier in the show with a super chat about this. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw, I don't post a lot on my Instagram. My Instagram is just my name, Doug Bleichner. Go follow me if you enjoy some of my exclusive content on my personal page. I don't post a whole lot on my account. I haven't posted in a while. But I thought it was time to share with you guys something that I go through, and let me explain myself. I go through a severe withdrawals through the week after pumping on the show. My therapist told me that it would be important to try to stay positive and to show you guys the pictures of myself through the week, but to act like nothing was different, to help me and you guys understand what I go through doing the show. Now, the amount of pumping that occurs on an episode of Skeleton Realm Live involves a huge come down period. It involves massive, massive withdrawals. And what I wanted to do was showcase how I looked in my natural state of withdrawal and show you guys that I was having a great time, I was enjoying myself, and things were totally fine. So I spun up some copy and some systems, like prize systems, on my Instagram that were reflecting that, to try to keep you guys engaged and try to familiarize you guys with my physical state, that I was less than, and I was looking a little odd. Now, I don't have all the copy I wrote. You can go to my Instagram and read that, but I do have the photos through the week, and this was a project. I tried to stick to this, guys. I tried to post a photo every day for 7 days on Instagram, and guys, I only did 3, and that's a testament to how sick I get and how sick I become. I lock myself in my room. I get sick all week because I'm going through these withdrawals. Moon says, thank you for your sacrifice. You're welcome. So I wanted to go through the photos of the week and show you guys what I look like and explain to you where I am in the process through a given week. And this was a very typical week. So the first photo here was last Wednesday. This was me last Wednesday. Okay. Yes. And so you can see this is me the next day. Now, I posted them out of order on my Instagram, and I'm sorry I lied. My therapist told me, don't start with that one, because if you start with that one, it's going to freak everybody out, and they're going to unfollow you, and they're going to leave.
That's actually the first one I saw. Yeah. I didn't see any of your posts. Well, I sent them to you in the correct order, but guys.
Well,
they were batched.
Yeah. This was me on Thursday. I was really sick, and I was in a bad way, and I'm sorry I had to show you guys this, but I'm like, on the surface and even deep down in my psyche, I'm extremely tortured and extremely, sick and angry and upset. But deep down in there, I am joyous and happy that I get to do the show. So this was me Thursday. You can see the water has exited my body. It's beginning to exit. I'm getting really red and raw in the face. Almost feels like a 3rd-degree burn. And I'm keeping myself hydrated, though. So next we had Friday.
I like that pillowcase.
Thank you. So Friday, you can see my skin is starting to actually get a little bit wetter, and that's because all the liquid in my body is starting to exit my skin. And that's typical with a pump withdrawal. After a show like Skeleton Realm Live, about 2 days later, you reach that peak moisture. It's almost like a reverse sponge. So that's Friday. So guys, Saturday, that's when I dry out. So Saturday, completely dry. I was totally cooked at this point. My skin was flaking off. It starts to peel off. I start to actually bleed in a lot of places, and it's not fun. So this was tough for me. Yeah. So this is kind of the worst point. So on Sunday begins the arc back to where I start to feel back to normal and great. So you can see here my skin started to improve. My glowing started really pumping. I started being happy with what I saw in the mirror. I started getting, my skin started being more elastic and less brittle, and I thought this was really cool. I took this picture because I saw a slingshot, which was really cool.
Nice.
Those are great vehicles, and I thought that was awesome.
Selfie.
Yeah.
So what's after this?
So guys, after that would be Monday. So Monday you can see the color coming back in my face, my eyes regaining some of that classic baby blue that I love, the hair on my face getting a little bit more wet and moist, and the smells of my body starting to increase again, just to let others know that I'm right there with them, right? And I'm right there next to them. So that's how the body communicates that way. And a lot of the times the smell turns off during that dry period. But look, now the smell's back and everybody's enjoying.
So what day is this?
This is I think Monday.
This is Monday, all right.
Now, guys, Tuesday, I'm basically almost 100%, and I am bright. So I'm glowing, and this is when my mentality starts to totally get great again. I'm feeling super excited, and this behind me was a clean plate, and I don't know if you can tell, that is a clean plate at Bonefish Grill.
Wow, is that a chorizo kind of cheese dip there, or what?
Absolutely, that was a chorizo cheese dip I had at Bonefish Grill, and I loved it so much, I treated myself to Bonefish because I was feeling so great. And now back all the way to Wednesday. The next photo is the photo right before the show tonight, and this is when I'm back 100%. And there's Sam feeling awesome too. Yeah. So guys, I just wanted to show you what it's like after the show. It's not easy for me. My body goes through a lot, and it's not easy for me.
No. Okay, well, this has kind of a behind-the-scenes theme going on here. Let's get the lyrics away. This next segment, Doug, a lot of people have been asking, especially since we started having guests, and such as the guest we'll have tonight on Pater's Pod, Patreon-only pod, Johnny Pipperton after this show, is how y'all come up with this, or how do y'all write this, or do you write it at all? Is there any thought that goes into it, or what's the preparation? So we thought we'd go show the writing process from pinch to page, as we call it, because Doug and I, throughout the week, we refer to it as. How do you refer to it?
Yeah, well, we talk about pinching a lot on the show, and this is literal and figurative. The pinch-to-page process for us, we talk about the pump-to-bust cycle, which is another way that we write, but we've really graduated from that, in my opinion. Yeah. We still utilize pump-to-bust systems, but we use a pinch-to-page process, and guys, the pinching involved in getting the show written, having all the documents ready, getting all those ideas out, the skin can only withstand so much pinching, right?
Exactly.
And so, yeah, this is a really interesting process. We've been asked this a million times, so we wanted to just spell out the process of how we write the show, and this was sponsored by CareWatch tonight. CareWatch Global really helped us out tonight.
Let's hear it. And so CareWatch,
and they are part of the process as well.
Yeah, the bus cycle we described previously was only a fraction of it. So now we're going to show the actual full process, which starts all the way back to the Yoxolite mines. The trawlers trawling Yoxolite, and they draw raw Yox basically. And what we've had, we have what's that? The CareWatch. It says CareWatch. They sent visual aid related to. Yeah. So really, to explain this, the Yox is the raw material of how this really works, right? And so CareWatch can give us raw Yox. We don't actually touch the raw Yox, but CareWatch sent us some raw Yox just for this segment to show us. So we're gonna put it in a bowl and show you guys the raw Yox. This is where it all begins, and this is what really ultimately becomes what you guys enjoy on the show. So this is raw Yox, and this is really what it looks like. And I don't get to see it up close very often. Yeah, I don't. So I thought it was a rock.
I knew it was that, but
Okay, well,
yeah.
That's the first step of the stage, and then the second stage step is that you get the
it is kind of gross. I don't know.
Refined. Yeah. You get the Yox refined at the ornery, and that gets turned into the Yugu.
It goes to Yugu, and it doesn't remain Yox for very long. It turns into Yugu pretty quick, and that process is really, really fast, actually. And there's not a lot of human involved in that. It goes into the dispensing units, and then it goes all the way through that system and goes into those classic blue barrels that you've probably seen on TV, and that becomes Yugu inside the barrel.
CareWatch sent this cup.
CareWatch gave us, yeah.
It's Tara
CareWatch gave us Tara and Lee May 9th, 2015 cup, which we cherish that. Thank you. And we love that cup, and that has a lot to do with the Yox in general.
So they sent more
just more raw Yox to show us really what becomes that Yugu. So let's just get right. And it isn't pretty, and I'm sorry guys, but you've asked and you needed to know.
It's a rock and a paste, and that's whatever. But Then they pump Yugu through the man filter, and the man filter is exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, and so that totally gets squeezed out and pinched. And finally, guys, at the end of that entire process, and this is where we come in, we access the words on yoxvision.com. And so that is made into words for us to look at, to incorporate into a show document, and then to have a great show for you guys. That's where our guest list comes from, actually. And that's where a lot of the segments come from, and then that's how we do the show.
That's where the pump to bust cycle begins, right?
That's right. Then the pump to bust cycle really comes into play. So yeah, this is like a pre-pump to bust. And so yeah, Yox to Yugu.
Yox
to words.
To Yugu. To work. Yeah, man filter. It gotta get filtered as well.
But enough messing around with that, guys. I have a really big announcer that I thought was really cool.
This is so cool.
Because I don't do this often, but I take these off.
Why?
Because I got something special.
What?
I got ToonEyes.
Oh my gosh. I knew about this.
So guys, I got ToonEyes.
Oh, wow.
Don't be jealous, but I got some pretty slick ToonEyes.
Whoa.
So the ToonEyes are really cool. I've been using them all week, and they've been really fun for me. They changed my vision. I don't know if you guys know what ToonEyes are, but I'll explain to you guys. They totally changed my vision and show me a toonified world, which I desire. I wish that my entire world was toonified because tunes frankly, tunes are totally superior to reality. I love my tunes. It makes me laugh more. It makes me experience, actually, most emotions are deeper with a tune. And so I love tunes. So I put these on and my world becomes toonified. And I wanted to see, Sam, if you could hack into this, not hack in, but I give you Bluetooth access. Nice. And it should drop down on your Bluetooth menu. You can connect to them really quick and you can show the realmers what it looks like to have a toonified world. And it doesn't mean that all the objects in my world become toonified, like my couch, my television. What it means is the people around me become toonified. So Sam, you're about to be toonified. Why don't you show that feed?
Okay, let's see what you are seeing.
I'll look around the plexiglass.
Okay, yeah, look around the plexiglass. Kind of get a weird position there. Okay, let's see.
Okay, is it working? Am I tuned? Wow, I'm tuned? Describe me as
Okay,
tuned.
you look just like a tune. You look awesome.
I'm tuned. What color is it? What color
normal.
is it?
You look like yourself butt tuned.
What color me? What color me?
Not Simpsons.
What color me?
You look awesome.
My tune?
Yeah.
Am I tuned?
Awesome.
That was incredible, Doug.
You looked awesome as a tune.
Well, Doug, I got something.
I bet you want to play just like me, don't you?
Yeah, Doug. Check out what
I got. Oh my gosh! You got
ToonEars.
Yeah, you got ToonEars.
Well, you can see that despite having. Yeah, so I got ToonEars.
All right, wait.
They're not OTS.
Can we? No.
Okay.
Can we hook up the Bluetooth from your ToonEars to this show and show the roamers what you hear? So explain what that means. What happens with the ToonEars?
Well, just like Doug saw a cartoon, I hear tunes. So now you will hear what I hear. Because due to the connection that we'll be getting there. So ready? You want to hear what I hear, Doug?
Yeah, show me.
Audience, would you like to? Yes. Okay. All right, here. Let's hear it.
That's awesome. That was sounding so cool. Romers, what do you think? It's so awesome to have these new tune toys. It's so awesome to have these new tune toys on our head, on our face, our eyes and ears.
I don't know about you.
Isn't it so cool to have that tech, Sam?
Yeah, that was so cool. And it's this awesome real tech that I was thinking we might be able to start a crowdfunding campaign for this, actually.
Sam.
And kind of get to... What? What?
Who are we kidding, dude?
I'm doing the pitch.
We need to be honest with the roamers, dude. I'm so tired of lying. Every show we lie about 100 times to the roamers. And I can't live this way anymore.
All right. Oh, I had this backup, OTS.
That wasn't real, guys. The ToonEyes and the ToonEars don't create cartoon vision for me, and for his ears, it did not create cartoon sounds. And all of what you just saw and heard were editing tricks.
It was just this video.
We used a cartoon.
Is it working?
Yeah, see, it's just a video. We used that's just sound that we triggered. And I just think it's important that we're honest about this. All this was with paper that was cut out from I printed this out. And it's just paper on sunglasses. These are just sunglasses.
We were late because we kept cutting them wrong.
Luke says, can you add a Toon audio filter to the stream so that's all we hear? I love it. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool, but it's time to come clean. It's time to be honest and let you guys know that we tricked you and told you that we saw and heard tunes.
What if I just threw this up?
No, turn that off, because this was not a prank. I was fully intending on lying and never making it a prank, and that's part of the honesty. And so, listen, we had something really special to us that kind of gave us an idea to trick you guys, because we've been really excited about doing something. But Sam, I think that we need to pay for what we've done and the lie we've told. We need to give away our Toon World tickets. So we're about to give away, whoever wins the shirt tonight, guys.
Are you kidding?
Go to the next OTS, brother. Y'all can have our Toon World tickets, and so we want to give our Toon World Orlando tickets away to the winner tonight. It's the right thing to do, man, and we can get free tickets again if we just ask Jason at MeMoreTV. He'll just give us unlimited free tickets, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Whoever wins the shirt tonight, you guys, you're getting Toon World tickets. That's for a family of 4, 2 adults and 4 children, family of 6. And you guys can go to Toon World. It's Toon World Orlando is awesome. If you haven't been, definitely check it out. Your favorite tunes are there, and all the rides are based on tunes. It's awesome. Toon Cafe is amazing too.
Yes.
Some of the food at the Toon Cafe is actually knocks out of the park. Is actually not like theme park food. It's not like theme park food. Toon burgers and fries, not like just basic. It's great. The chefs at Toon World are not tunes. They are real chefs.
This is hamburger meat on the funnel cake, which makes it a whole meal unto its own.
Spiggles says, I'm incredibly disheartened. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you, Spiggles. Luke says, all fudge.
Curse word detected.
Hey, Nevin says, scales around more like liars and fakes that lie about Toon Vision and ears. I'm sorry, dude. Finn Perez has released chat box for repentance now. Okay, guys, let's move on.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we got to skip.
No, but we won't skip this video.
No, right, that's right.
Okay, but...
So, guys, yes, I wanted to talk to you. I have a video clued up. Thank you, Sam. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's really cool for me. We have an OTS for this, right? Yeah. I started another show with Gabe Storm. If you guys know Gabe Storm, he's an awesome presenter, media personality who's really, really awesome to work with. But, guys, I have a whole other show. This is a podcast. So after the show, we do have a Painters podcast for $5 a month. Tonight, we're having a guest on Johnny Pemberton. It's going to be awesome. So sign up if you haven't. But I'm doing another podcast on top of that with Gabe Storm, and this is funded by Hale Results LLC. If you guys remember Dr. Hale Raymond, who helped me out a lot. He's been marketing me. I've been utilizing his services. I'm a student of his, but also a client of his. So he's been helping me market myself, my personal brand. He's been knocking it out of the park. I've been getting tons of likes, retweets, and follows from Hale. So thank you, Dr. Hale. But we started a podcast with Hale's help. Hale put me into... No, Sam's not involved. Hush. Hale put me in touch with Gabe, and he was an awesome guy, and we started the Talkers podcast. So I wanted to show a teaser clip from Talkers podcast with Gabe. Guys, this was so much fun. This was episode 1. We're going to start the Patreon soon. We don't have one, but I'm going to launch the Patreon, and we're going to try to do 2 to 3 episodes a week, and it's just talking, chatting, and it's an awesome podcast. So again, Gabe Storm and I have an incredible show sponsored by Hale Results. Let's roll the clip. This is awesome.
Yeah, so when I want to get marketed, when I want to get on a show like this one that Hale put together, I get really excited, and I start thinking about just chilling out.
The coolest thing about Hale is how easy he makes it for you to market your brand, business, or just yourself.
Something that I've been really thinking about lately, focusing on myself, focusing on my own branding and on what I want to do, and thinking about what that means for me and how I want to do it.
Hale rocks. I will continue to pay Hale to give me the services I need, and I would encourage you and anybody else watching to do the same.
I always used to think when I was a kid in a certain way, you know, and we get older, we see things differently, and that changes who we are. That changes
Hale
the way we behave and the way we think. I'm no different from anybody else.
We're happier than the last time we did before.
Yeah, so, man, I don't know. My philosophy on that is just chat, just have fun, and just relax, you know. So if it's to do with branding or even especially some of the things like Dr. Hale would do, just relax, just chill, let it happen, let it go. and brand it. Just brand it really hard and just give it all the work that you can give it and get as hard as you can.
Hale brought so much joy to my life and my family's life due to the way that he marketed me. My family was on cloud nine watching the materials that came out from me. They were more happy for me than I was.
Totally. Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. And that was when I really learned. That was a changing point in my life when I learned about some of these techniques of getting my name out there and having more viral on the Morse.
I'm so proud of you, man, and seeing all the stuff that Hale did for you. Being able to do this show with you is such a blessing and a curse at the same time, because I know that Hale could do even better the next time, which I think makes me more excited about the next time, too.
It's hard, man. It's hard. I know. When we're trying to do what we want to do.
The next time that we get marketed by Hale, it'll be even better. And that's what I mean before. I'm scared of how good it could be. Thank you, Hale.
It's like we run into these brick walls, right? And it's actually something Dr. Hale told me about brick walls was the harder the wall, the taller the wall.
This is such an affordable
and
price.
You wouldn't think that. You think this wall is hard, so it must be thick, right? No. Usually the wall that you're trying to get over in life, the reason it's so hard when you come up against it is because it's so
for us to
tall.
market our own show. Doug, what would you say is so cool about having our own show?
That really gets to the meat of what I wanted to talk about today, which was...
What would you say about Hale?
Really getting excited, I guess.
What would you say about Hale?
I forgot what I wanted to say, and I can't remember. And I have memory problems. As I get older, it's harder for me to remember who I am.
What would you say that is so cool about having our own show? This rocks. Hale is so killer.
We had a ton of fun doing that, and so we just had a blast.
My family was more excited than I was about this, I'll be honest. It's because they saw how happy it made me. And so my family loves seeing me get happy. And so Hale really did this for my family, not even for me. But I'm happy too, right? I'm happy that I got to do this with you, and I'm happy that Hale did it for me. But I'm mostly happy about how happy Hale made my family, seeing me, being able to market myself and enjoy this amazing career as a presenter and a podcaster. This is so much fun. Thank you, Hale.
I can't speak for anybody else, right? I can only speak for myself. But in my experience, it's been such a pleasure and such a blast hanging out with you today.
You are watching a Dr. Hale Raymond production.
So guys, that was just a teaser clip. Now that was a 4-hour podcast. But those are just some of the moments I thought would be nice to pick out and show you guys. And so yeah, we're gonna try to do like 2 or 3 of those a week. They're about 4 or 5 hours each time. And yeah, it was just so awesome working with Gabe. So Gabe was an awesome dynamic character in person who I love to talk to. And just let's give it up for Hale for putting us together and getting that that producer steez into it. You know what I mean? Putting in his fingerprints on it and helping us market it. Who better to have as a producer on your podcast and one of the best marketers of all time? Because it's a lot of marketing. Caroline says the chemistry between Doug and Gabe is swell. Yeah, exactly. I had goosebumps for 4 hours straight. Hayden Evans says shirt. Kate Hughes says Dr. Hale changed my life. That is so cool to see others that have been changed by Dr. Hale as well. So we're gonna go through this, right? We're gonna skip this.
Why don't we just skip the whole show? I mean, you got another one anyways. Already stretched thing.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, let's go to the shirt then.
You ready to have guests on?
All right, let's go to the shirt.
Fine.
So, guys, we're gonna go to Pater's podcast here, but in a moment. But first, we're gonna pick out who won the shirt. So get your super chats in right now. If you want to get a raffle ticket, super chats become raffle tickets. That's what we say here on the show. Super chats become raffle tickets. So get your super chat in if you want to be in the running to win this incredible shirt and tickets for a family of 6 to Toon World Orlando, which is going to be so cool.
Whoa.
And definitely like the video, subscribe, and get on the Patreon to join us for Pater's Podcast. This is episode 95 of Pater's Podcast, so we have 94 other episodes. You can check out the episode from last week with Nelward, which is really fun, and you can check out 93 other episodes with all sorts of fun. The week before that, we had Thomas on. Tonight we have Johnny Pemberton, which is going to be a whole lot of fun, so definitely join the Patreon for that. But let's go ahead and Spiggles Wiggleton says, you were watching a Dr. Hale Raymond production. Jay Leno says, that pod gave me goosebumps. Not Elliot says, do not give me the shirt. Do not. Cryunker Grunkus. Hey, Cryunker. Says she raffled on my ticket till I win. Marcel says I'm waiting to be in the running for that shirt. Nicholas Papa says Skeldron on tax. Terminal Burrowing says I need that shirt for a better life. Shane B says email Hale to scale your retail sales. He's the marketing white whale, and that ain't no tall tale. That's awesome. You should talk to Hale. All right, guys, so we might be pulling the chat now. If you've all got your super chats in, Sam, let's go to the numbers.
Okay, let's give it a refresh.
Christmas Cats is Christmas Cats is something really dirty I'm not going to read.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. I hope that one wins. All right, let's get the numbers in. Christmas Cat was the last super chat.
All right, 62 is our number. So we'll do a random number generator with a maximum cap of 62. And we hope we don't have to count too much. Not too bad. The number, folks, is 20.
20, all right, so let's count them.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hayden Evans! You are tonight's winner, Hayden Evans, with the super chat. I never want regular Sam again. Congrats to Hayden. So listen, Hayden, email us at skeletonrealm@gmail.com and include your shirt size and give us your address as well. And we will send that shirt to you and tickets to Toon World Orlando for a family of 6. You can redeem those anytime you want. Those are lifetime tickets for the free entry to the park for your whole life. So congratulations, Hayden. That's a first-time winner tonight. And guys, join us for Painter's Podcast. We're going to go live in about 5 minutes on our Patreon. We're going to join the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord. Like the video. Follow us on Instagram at TikTok @Shroud. And have a great night. We'll see you next week, guys. See you soon,
Bye.
Painters.